evening. How are y'all? I hope y'all had an awesome day and that y'all had a wonderful weekend. I spent my whole weekend at the store, which is all right. It's okay. That means, hey Shannon, hey Debbie. So glad y'all are here. Yay. Was just saying I spent my whole weekend at the store. Hi, Miranda. Oh, hi, Brenda. I am so glad y'all are here. Yay. I was just saying I spent my whole weekend at the store, so that means I'm off tomorrow and Wednesday. So I got 2 days in a row off, and I'm excited. I've got all these plans in my head that probably won't come to fruition. Whenever you're going to be off for a couple of days, you think of all these things that you want to get done, and there's lots of things I would love to do. I just know I'm not going to have enough time to do everything that I want to do. But I know crafting is going to be in there, and that I will do. But I'm going to try a new recipe tomorrow so I can see if it turns out good. Because if it does, it may be something I'll make shake to work when we have our Thanksgiving dinner. I'm going to try crock pot chicken and dressing. So I'm going to see if it works. A lot of people say it's awesome. So we had chicken breast on sale for 99 cents a pound. And I picked some up before I left work today. Because that's what I always use when I make my chicken and dressing. So anyways, I'm going to give it a try tomorrow. Awesome, Miranda. Yay. Well, I'm going to tell you. I hope y'all like what I'm going to make. Only thing I'm using tonight is our mini curvy keepsake box die. That's the only thing. I am not using any inks. So I'm not, or no stamping anyway. I'm going to use our Stampin' Right Basic Black marker. And I'm going to use, if I can find what I did with it. Well, I know I had it because I was going to use my, Flitter-DD. I just may be just using my marker for everything because I do not know where I have laid my light basic black. Oh, there it is. My light basic black Stampin' Blend. But you can use either one of them. Now, one of them I don't like the Stampin' Blend for. So, anyway. Hi, Deborah. I'm glad you are here. Yay. Okay, the first thing we're going to make, I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to show you. We are using soft suede cardstock. Now I found that a 5.5 by 5.5 is perfect size to cut our little keepsake boxes out of, and that gives you a nice strip that's longer than this, but it's this wide that you can use for so many other things. And I have, so that's why it's cut. And I'll tell you what, I am already wearing out one of my plates I bought the other day. And I went by Hobby Lobby today because I reserved their classroom because October the 9th I'm going to have a card class there. And we're going to be making 8 Thanksgiving cards. We're going to do 2 of 4 different designs. And then we're going to do 2 curvy box projects too, and I haven't decided yet which one I'm going to use. I can use either one of these, but both of them's going to be the same thing because that way it's all, just really simple. So I'm really excited about that, and to get that going. So that means I've got to start prepping for that class. And I'm excited now to start prepping for stuff for on stage. I have not even thought about what I am going to make and take to on stage. I know I'm doing a shoebox swap, which I have never done before. And I am so excited about it. Anyway, this is really so simple to put together. You just fold them on the crease. And then the crease here at the top, you just fold it back like this. Ta-da! And I'll tell you what I just learned. I just learned how you get the stripes on these sides from the stamps. And whenever I saw how it was done, because Robin did it, and I'm thinking, Duh. So I'm going to be making some with our dies, you know, our tiny keepsakes dies. Love it. Love this right here, but I like these stripes too. I haven't decided what I'm going to make with it, but it'll probably be something for Christmas. So that's going to be in the future. That's not going to be just anytime real quick and soon. Anywho's, we are taking, now I know this heart punch is retired, but it's the only heart punch I have that's the right size. Excuse me. So I had to pull it back out of my box of retired stuff. And when I told Johnny, he said, now see, that means everything is not all just retired. I said, yes, it is retired. I can't put this on Robin's site. I mean, I can just show it on mine, but I can't put it on Robin's and say, look what I made, because it has something retired used on it. Men, I mean, you know, he doesn't get that part, but that's okay. Anyways, but that's, I used the heart and the 1/2 inch punch and the 1 inch punch. And I am going to use the 1/2 inch punch, and I'm going to punch 2 white circles. The 1 inch punch, I'm going to punch 1 red circle. And I have some pumpkin pie, and I am going to punch 3 hearts. I'll tell you what, these things just bounce everywhere, as you can see. But I have been punching these things, and they go all over the floor and everywhere if I'm not careful. Alrighty, now then, first thing we're going to do, there's a right side and a wrong side to these things. Sometimes they both look alike. So, but really, in reality, it doesn't matter, because whoever gets them are not even going to look at that whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to do a black circle on here, and this is why I use the Stampin' Blends. Now I know why I use the Stampin' Blends for this. It's because my circle is better. And it's not so much that it's better, it's just bigger. I can do a bigger circle, because it does not have to be perfect. As you can tell, it is not perfect. Now, I am going to take one of these little hearts, and I'm going to take my liquid glue, and I am going to put some liquid glue right here, and right here on a heart. And then we'll lay it down, because I do better if I lay it down than try and hold it in my hand. And I'm going to put one of these right here. Didn't get really enough glue on this one. And then I'm going to set one right here. And then I'm going to set that right up there. Does that not look funny? I think it looks so cute. Just like that. I don't know what you'd use that for, but it's so cute. Now, I'm going to take these other 2 hearts, and I'm going to turn them this way. Just like this right here. Now, I'm going to put glue right down here. Now, I'm going to tell you, I got this idea off of, where did I get it off of? YouTube. It's where I found this, where I saw it. And it was on a lady named Creative Thoughts for You by Deborah Paul. And this is not exactly like hers, can tell you that. But it was an awesome idea, and I just flew from that and just took off with her idea and made it my own, because I didn't have everything she used to make hers, and I had to come up with different things to use to make mine. Now we're going to take this red circle, and we're going to just slap some glue on it. We're going to sit it right there. And you know what I just did? It all wrong. Totally all wrong. We're going to turn it around this way. We're going to see if I can pull some of this off right here. Lordy mercy. That's what happens when I'm running my mouth and not paying attention to what I'm doing. And Shannon knows, because Shannon, I bet you anything you saw this. I bet you saw exactly what this is. Because Shannon told me that she found a lot of super ideas on Pinterest to use with this awesome little die. And so I bet you anything you saw something similar to this on Pinterest. Because I was on Pinterest this afternoon, and that's where our second projects come from. It was an idea that I got from Pinterest, and I made it my own because, of course, I didn't have everything, and that's okay, because, you know, you want it your own anyway. So, any hoodles, this is almost through, and y'all gonna know exactly what we got here. And I'm gonna tell you, the youth at church, I took the first one that I made like this to church last Wednesday night, and because I didn't go Sunday, and the youth leader and the youth is going to get the youth. We're going to make these. They are going to make these for our Thanksgiving table at church for Thanksgiving. I'll show y'all my first attempts while I was trying to get this perfected how I wanted it. So, here we go. Ta-da! Pull these little beaky down like this, and you have a turkey. Is that not the most adorablest thing you've ever seen in your life? I think it is so cute. When I saw that little face, oh my gosh, I just love it. I just love it. I'll tell you what, Deborah Paul's is so adorable. I am just crazy about hers. But let me show y'all what I did, trying to come up with it to look more like hers. Well, I used the heart die from the let me see, our Stitched by Mine, and it just, to me, it just doesn't look right. And the eyes are way back there, and it looks like the eyes are way too far back. So, and it makes his feet too big. And then I thought, okay, instead of doing the beak thing here, I'll do a waddle, or whatever you call that thing. Well, yes, googly eyes would be awesome, Debbie. But see, that doesn't look right to me either. But see, we still have the big, and that's one of the hearts cut in half. And I put the rounded part down here. And so these just don't look right to me. They're cute. Now, don't get me wrong. I think they're awfully cute. But this one I think is so adorable. But anyway, I have three. I have three. But anyway, I am going to cut these out. And I'm going to have everything prepped. That's why I have been punching circles and hearts. Because the kids are going to put all of this together themselves. I'm just going to have everything ready for them. And let them go at it. And I think they'll have a good time. So that's going to be something probably the first part of next month that they'll be working on. And anyway, I just love these. Just love these. But now, wait till you see what I'm making next. This is so adorable. So adorable. We are using crumb cake this time. Now, these are the only two I have got ready of these. And I'll tell you what, I don't even have a card ready. So, whenever I get through with this, if we have time, I guess I'll come up with something. I don't know. Anyway, I just love this die. I'm going to tell you what, I am going to cry. I am just going to so cry if they do not continue with this die. Because, whoopsie, look at there. It's still in there. Because this is going to be used for every holiday. Every holiday. You know, because you can make something from every holiday from this thing. Thank you, Davy. Well, cartoon character? No? It could be, I guess. I guess it could be a cartoon character. Anyways, this one we're using crumb cake. Only because that's what she used. This one, I got this idea off of Pinterest from a Julie Oliver. And, of course, no, it's not going to be like hers. Hers is super duper cute too. But how I did mine, I just love it. Just love it. You know, you have to make everything your own. And then you can say, woohoo, I made it. This is mine. I love this. I could do this all night, I think. But I have to go to bed in a little bit. Because, you know, I worked all day today. Worked all weekend. Okay, we're going to fold it in. Just like we always do. Like this and this and this. And then we're going to fold these back. Like this. Love this. Love this idea. I'm going to make sure I do not mess this one up. We're going to lay it down like this right here. All right, no, we're not. We're going to lay it over here because we're going to get big shot back over here because I am using the Bouquet Bunch Thinless dies. And this is because this is the only thing I could come up with to use for this. We are making 2 of these right here. I'm cutting 2 of these. That bird that had these eyes in that big orange beak many years ago. Big orange beak many years ago. You'd have to tell me what his name was because I honestly can't think of it, Debbie. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're making 2. This is Balmy Blue. So we're going to do 2 of those. I'm going to scoot it up this way. My plate's already got a bow in it. Look at there. It says, no, I don't want to sit right there. Why would I want to sit right there? That's not the place I want. There we go. Right there. I'm going to get... Look there. That one wants to go where it wants to go. I'm just going to let it. Now then, you probably... This is the flower stems that's got the leaves on them. Just wait until you see what I do with it. I'm going to cut 2 of these also. So we're going to start right here with this. And I'm going to tell you, it just amazes me what you can come up with to use to make these little characters, because when I saw hers, I just loved it. And then I come up with, I want to do this, but how am I going to do it? Well, and I just tore that. Did you see that? Man. Okay, that's fine. We'll cut another one. So I was looking, well, what I was looking for first was something for this. And I just lost my little blue piece. And I came across this for this, and then this was in there too, and I thought, I know what I'm going to do with that. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm going to run this one through again and again, and then I'm going to come back to me. That way, maybe I'm not going to tear it up. Okay. Now, yeah, there we go. Now, let me have another piece. See, that's what I'm using these for. It's perfect for this. Perfect for this. All right. Now I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it this way, and I know I am just giving y'all probably dizzies. Hi, Limot. Glad you joined us. Anyway, I thought I'm just going to do that instead of dragging out my other plate. All right, I'm going to set this over here. Set her over there. Now then, we're going to pop all of this stuff out right here. Let me, oh no, there it is. I knew my piercing tool was around here handy somewhere. Okay. Pop all of those out. Oh, there's that other one. Okay. Well, no, maybe that's the second one I did. I don't know. That other one will show up, though. You know, after we're done and everything. All right, now then, I'm going to take my paper snips, and I'm going to snip all of some of this stuff off. I'm going to snip this off. I'm going to snip these little leaves off of here, because I don't want the leaves on there. Just like this. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute. Y'all just wait until y'all see what I'm doing with this. That off of there. This whole piece right here off. And that one. Then we're going to flip it over where it'll be on the right side so I can snip off like this. I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to snip this off. And try not to snip my fingers. Alright, now then. I'm going to do that with this side too. Let me see. Yep, I left that one. That's what I thought. I left that piece right there. I'm trying to keep them where I don't snip something I didn't want to snip. You know. But if I did, it'd be okay. I would survive if I snipped something wrong. I really would. It'd be okay. Okay, but not if I snip my finger. That I wouldn't be too happy about. Nope, I've done that before, and let me tell you, these scissors are so sharp. And you snip your finger, you know it, and it bleeds like forever. Oh man, come on, get off of there. Snip this one and mess it up if I'm not careful. Okay, now do that right there like that. Alright. Now all that blends into my countertop, and I hope I can see it all. I'm going to get ready to clean it up. Now then, we're going to take these right here, and we're going to take our liquid glue, and my laptop's doing crazy things again. I swear this thing has developed a mind of its own, and it does what it wants to do. You know, that's why I swear computers are men, because they're a pain in the butt. That's what I keep telling everybody at work about ours, because they are so aggravating. I'm telling them they're men, that's why, because they're a pain in the butts. Anyway, definitely our registers. But anyway, they got the computers in them. They're crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, now I'm going to lay that right there. And then I'm going to take this. Oops, I know what I'm going to do. I've got to put the black in my eyes. These I'm going to put more in the center. This in the center. Okay. Then I'm going to take this. And it's not going to look the same, because no matter what I do, I can never get anything always the same as I've had it before. Okay, now I am going to take a piece of, this is melon Mimbo, and I'm going to take it, and I am going to snip this corner off right here, just like that. Then I'm going to start snipping this corner down until I get it how I want it. Not quite like I want it. Yep, I'm going to snip some more. Okay, I'll snip some right here. It's a little different than what I wanted it, but it's okay. It does not have to be perfect, because when y'all see what it is, it does not have to be perfect. And I have a story to tell y'all about something too when I get through with this. That's so funny. Me and Johnny, we're not always angels. We're not angels now either. But we used to have a good time, but I'll tell y'all what we did one time. Anybody guess what this is now? And this would be awesome with googly eyes too, I am sure. Okay. This one looks almost like it's buggy-eyed. Yeah, it's a buggy-eyed. It's buggy-eyed. All right. Now, its eyes are too far back. I knew that was what was going to happen. Anyway, that's okay. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Like I said, whoever gets it, they're not going to care. You know what I'm saying? They're going to think it's so cute. They're not going to care if it's not perfect. Anyway, nothing's perfect. Okay, I am going to put these two right here together. Then I'm going to take my snips. I'm going to snip this right across here. Just like that. Now, I don't know if y'all figured out what this is. Thank you, Barb. Hi, Kayla. And you know, when you get an idea from somebody else and you embellish in it for yourself and make it your own, you can come up with all sorts of different things. And I am just so glad that I was looking for something to make the eyes with and saw this. Now, do you know what this is? Let's see, you know what I forgot to do? I knew I was going to forget this. I knew I was going to forget this. I knew it. Okay. I am going to use some crumb cake and see. And I'm going to darken my edges some here with it. Some of it will be a little bit darker than others, but it doesn't matter. I'm not worried about that, how dark it is or how light it is. Just, I want it kind of scrungy looking, you know. That's what I want it, so. I think his face is so funny. Wait a minute. Okay. Now then. Put some on the back. And put some on the front. Okay, it's stuck to my thumb. Now, put him back together. Now, I'll tell you, Julie had buttons in the middle of hers, but she had done her design back in 2014. I was not a demonstrator back then, and what it looked like is they had a curvy box that was in 2 pieces, and looked like it was bigger. You know what I'm saying? I like this size. I think it is adorable. And this, one year when I always decorate my front porch at fall, which I have not done yet because Johnny hadn't got my hay. I always use hay. And one year we got some corn stalks, you know. And that's what this is, corn stalks behind him. Yay! I think it's so adorable. And she didn't do that. That was my idea, because when I saw that, that's the first thing I thought of is corn stalks. Now, she did do some hair, and she used this Daffodil Delight, and I think she did hers different from this, but anyway, I just cut 1/8-inch strips, and then just cut them in 2. And I won't use all of them, but anyway, he's got to have some hair. You know, scarecrows can't be bald. Well, I guess they probably could be. But let me tell y'all what me and Johnny did one time. We lived up in town and rented a house. And it was a row of houses. There was 2 streets of these houses. They were all the same, you know, and they were cheap rent. And so there was just several people. There was like, probably about 7, 8 houses on a block there. They just run them all together, just real close together. But it was an awesome place to live. We had some awesome neighbors. And there was a house between us and another neighbor. And me and her did a lot of things together because our children, hey, Kathy, our children were the same ages. Well, her youngest 2 boys was the same age as our children. And So we did a lot of things together because the kids were the same age and they hung out together and played together all the time. Well, one year, Johnny decided to make a scarecrow. We decided to use some of his old clothes and a pair of his old boots, and we stuffed it up really, really good and had one of his old hats, and we put it a hat on. It was so cute. I mean, it was really, really realistic looking, and I just loved it. And we decided to play a joke on my friend. We lived on the corner. So we had the two streets that met on the corner there at our house. And the street light was on our end down there. And we took our scarecrow and we laid it out into the gutter because our roads was paved. When we first moved there, they weren't. But they were paved by this point. And we laid our scarecrow out there in the gutter. Hi, Shelley. And looked real out there, you know. And I ran up to her house and was screaming. Her name was Helen. Helen, Helen, Helen. Somebody came up to the stop sign and they rode this body out into the gutter up here on the corner at our house. Well, she freaks out. So we run out of her house and we run down to ours, and she won't get close to it. Well, I'm not going to get close to it because, you know, I didn't want to act like I knew what it was. You know, we had to keep this realistic, her thinking this is a body in our gutter. She finally got brave, and she went down there and got close enough to it. She realized it was our scarecrow. She was so mad at first, and then we all just had such a laugh. It was so funny. We had the best time. We don't do things like that anymore. You know, but we had fun. We had fun. It was good. But did a lot of things when we were younger. Now, what you have to make sure you do is not to glue its hair to this bottom piece here, because if you do, then you can't open your box. So I glued it all to this one flap right here. You could probably scoot this up under here and glue hair to this one on the bottom, but I just did it all on that top right there. Anyway, there is our scarecrow. I know, Barb, we are so bad. We had so much fun. You do a lot of things when you're young that you wouldn't do when you're older. You know? Anyway, here's my scarecrows. Aren't they so cute? You can take, I don't tell you what, it was unreal how many scarecrows, different scarecrows, and different turkeys there is on Pinterest. No, excuse me, I'm sorry. There's so many different ones, and you can take ideas from all of them and make you a scarecrow. You can take ideas from all of them and make you a turkey. And these are just awesome. I'm telling you, they have got to continue this in the next annual catalog for next year. They have just got to, because I just love it. I love it. Is this not adorable? So anyway. Okay, I did good tonight. Here's where I started cutting for the kids at church. So they'll have plenty of tummies and noses and feetsies and eyes. So anyway, what do y'all think? There's some other things on there too. There are so many things. Y'all going to have to go to Pinterest and look. Just look. They're awesome. They had some Sesame Street characters and snowman and Santas, and they had somebody had made a Frankenstein. Oh, that's awesome, Shannon. Yay. Anyway, but they have Frankensteins, and it's just unreal all the things that they have got on Pinterest that you can make from these little curvy boxes. And you don't even have to use ink except for when you want to make a tag, you know, because you'll want to put a tag on here of some sort, unless you're using them like we're going to use them on our table at church for our Thanksgiving meal. So we're not going to put tags on these. Well, not on the ones that the kids at church are going to make. These I might come up with some tags, because I'll probably give these to the grandkids. You know, I think they'll like those. And then one of the guys at work, one of our co-assistants, he has a little girl. And I always try to give her something. And I usually give her something at Halloween and Christmas and Valentine's. But I'll probably give her one of these for Thanksgiving too, because I think she'll really, really like it. And I may look at some of the Halloween things, and because I don't use the stamps, you know, and you just use the curvy box in different cuts and things. I don't have to have any Halloween stamps, but I could always use my paper pumpkin stamps, you know, from September. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to use a lot of things and make something super duper cute. And I love his straw hair. I just love his straw hair. You know, I have so many co-workers, Shannon. It's unreal, because, you know, I work in a grocery store. So, I only give something at Christmas, and it's just to my head cashiers, and there's only 4 of those. And, of course, then we always collect money for the boss for Christmas and get him gift cards for places he likes to eat lunch at. And that way he can eat lunch free for a little while. And Shannon did an awesome gift card holder over on her Facebook page that is awesome, that I'm going to use to make his holder for his gift cards this year. We've always just gave them in the envelopes that they come in, but this year I'm going to make him a gift card holder, and I'm going to use Shannon's idea. So, any hoodle doodles, I have got my order in for the new Christmas suite. For the life of me, of course, I can't think of the name of it, but it's available for pre-order if you are a demonstrator. And if not, then you can order it first part of November. It is awesome. I cannot wait for it to get here. I am so excited for it to get here. I didn't order a whole lot. I had intended to order my whole... Everything I wanted to order would have covered my quarterly. But then, of course, when I go on stage, I would have ordered a whole lot more stuff. I will, anyway. But my budget didn't quite stretch as far as I wanted it to. So when I get paid next time, I'm going to get the other stuff that I want to get. But I definitely wanted to get the new suite so I could start playing with it. And come up with some great ideas, because I want to have a class with it after the 1st of November, and I think that's going to be awesome, because I just love it. I love the flowers and everything in that new suite. So, if you are not a demonstrator and y'all want to take advantage of getting this new limited edition Christmas suite, just holler at me. Love for you to join my team. And Paper Pumpkin. The October and the November paper pumpkins let me get my mouth going right. They coordinate. One is cards, the other one is tags. I think October's is cards, November's is tags, and it's holiday. So, if you want to get in on that, you need to subscribe before the 10th of October. So you don't have very long. Today's the 7th. So you don't have very long to go ahead and subscribe. It's $22, but you get everything. Just get everything in there that you're going to need to make these. And if your first subscription, your first box, you get a block in it. And I had my block. Oh, here it is. This is the block you get in it. It's got these rounded corners now. It's not the square like they used to be. They're rounded corners. Love it. Love it. And it says Paper Pumpkin on the side. And and if you live local, you can come to my Paper Pumpkin class. I have it once a month. And we just have a good time and make our paper pumpkins. We don't usually get them all done because we talk a lot. But, you know, hey, that's the fun of getting together. But anyways, I think thank y'all for coming. You just don't know how much it means to me when y'all do come and y'all watch me make these things for y'all. And it just makes me feel so good. And I really, really, really appreciate it. And I love you guys. Y'all mean a lot to me. And I pray for y'all. And I have a young lady. One of my head cashier's friend is having a little bit of a surgery in the morning, and bless her heart, she is scared to death, because she told me today when she was in the store, she said that she was really, really scared. She has never had surgery before. She's never been put under, and I think that's what scares her the most, but I told her it was going to be the best sleep she's ever had. That's the only thing I like about surgeries is that good sleep. But so if y'all would pray for her. Her name is Amber, and just pray that she's okay, and that God would just calm her fears. And I understand her fear, you know, I do, with her never have anything before. So if y'all would pray for her, I would appreciate it. And y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I plan to be back here, if good Lord willing, next Monday, 7 Central, right here. And since I've got 2 days off I can spend in my crafty room, I'm going to have something ready. Probably won't be a project, but I'm going to have some cards ready. So, y'all have an awesome evening. Have an awesome week. Show me what y'all making. I love to see. Gives me ideas. So, thank you, Miranda. I appreciate that. I really, really do. And so y'all have an awesome week. And be careful. And I will see y'all again next Monday evening. And Shannon, I'll see you on your YouTube channel. Because tomorrow I'll be watching. Y'all have a good night. Bye.